Hey everyone, it's Jenny. Okay, so as promised, I have been working really hard this morning and today and like since I got home from work to do a not a tutorial but a comparison of all the different bow dies that I own. And I found out I own quite a few. So I cut all of them out on the same paper so that you can it won't that won't distract you or look any bigger or smaller. And so you just so you can get a better comparison of what you call it of the shape that I've that each bowl comes with. And so I'll kind of tell you my thoughts and like if I had any issues with cutting it and all of that. So let me kind of just get started. So the first one that I'll go over is the Stampin' Up! Bow punch. And so this is what the punch looks like. I think someone said, and I don't have it to compare, but I think somebody said that it's the same punch. The bow size looks the same as the Martha Stewart punch. That's the bows. So I don't know if that's true or not because I don't own the Martha Stewart one. I figure since I had this one and I have like a million other bow dies, I really wanted to get it, but I didn't get it. So this is the bow that you can make using this punch. So obviously you have to punch it twice because then you need two of these and two of those to make this. But I like the way it looks and it's a lot handier to do that than to go to your die cut machine sometimes, like if the punch is just there and available. So I need to use that more often because I don't sometimes I forget about it and I just use like whatever's handier. So and then I forgot to do this one, so I just did it now. I think you probably heard me punch it, but this is the Tim Holtz bow punch. And I've used this a lot recently because I remembered I had it, but it makes this really cute flat bow. So, and then you can cut off the tails if you only want the bow part. So, I like that one a lot too. Again, because the punches are just like easier to, like you can get it really fast. So, let me go to the dies now. So the dies, I kind of have it. Sorry, I have so much that I have to stand up and do my video. Oh my gosh, see, that's crazy. So what I'll try to do before I finish this video is I'll take a break and then I'll go and I'll try to like put it on a board or something so that we have a visual comparison. But right now I wanted to keep it with the die so that you know which bow came from which die. Okay, so let's start with this Tim Holtz one. So this is a Tim Holtz Alterations die, and it looks like this. So when you, sorry, you see all the glitter. So when you cut it, it's one long piece, and you get three sizes, which is pretty good. So this is, I like these bows because they're really narrow looking. They kind of remind me of like this Kate Spade look, whereas like some of the other ones are fatter in width. So I like to use this if I want a more narrow look. And the other cool thing is if you get two of the same size, then you can cross it like this, and then you'll get like a double bow. So like this. This is what I mean by that. But you would use the two of the same size. So I've used that technique before when I made my what is it called? My Christmas, do I still have one? My Christmas mailboxes. I think that I used that technique here, and I think I used that same bow die. Let me just see. Yeah, this is the same bow die. So it looks like this. So you would cut two, and then you would crisscross it, and then you would get this double bow. So that, see, that's my little mailboxes from that I used to sell at craft fairs. I have one on display in my craft room. Okay, so you make three bows, three different sizes, which is, I like that about this. And it's a little bit distressed, so if you don't mind that look, this is a really good die to have, and I would recommend this. And it cuts really well. I guess because it's the Sizzlet style. Okay, so that's that die. And then the other steel roll die I have is the Brenda Walton one, which I just got this year. And I got it because I wanted like a fatter bow and a puffier bow. And so that's what this one is. So you can, let me just show you the die itself. So the die, and I didn't realize it and I cut it wrong the first time. Look at all the glitter on there. Okay, so the die only cuts like one side, but it doesn't cut all the way. So you need to fold your paper in half and then kind of push it up against this edge over here and line up the creased part over here. And then it'll also cut two of this die. I mean, of this shape, which is the fishtail. So you'll end up getting one full piece of this, one full piece of that. You'll probably get two of that, and then two pieces of this, and then that will create this fuller die. So if you don't want it this puffy, like you don't have to put this top one on, and you can just use the bigger one, or you can just use the smaller one, I guess. But this is good like if you're gonna put it on a gift, or you have a bigger project and you just want not volume, but you want it like bigger, like taller, because like as opposed to this, which is really flat. Yeah. Okay, and then this is the other bow die, which I always forget I have two, but I like it a lot. This is the Stampin' Up bow die. It's called, sorry, Gift Bow Bigs die, and I don't know if it's still available. I bought it a few years ago, and you can see the way that it cuts. So it cuts one large one, it cuts this one on the side, so you have to cut two of that. This is the middle section, and then here's the two ends. So if you do like one pass through this, you'll get something like this. So you'll be able to make this. This is the big die. This is the big bow right here. This is the two small ones here. And then you could layer it similar to this Brenda Walton one. So when you look at it side by side, it's very similar. So if you have this Stampin' Up die already, you probably don't need to get the Brenda Walton one because it's very similar. So if I had known that, maybe I wouldn't have bought the Brenda Walton one, but I already have it, so I'll just use it. But anyway, so that's those dies. Okay, I need to go to my next tray. I'll do that one after. No, I'll do that one now. Okay, so the next ones, this is the one I kind of go to the most often, which is my my MFT Dynamics die. And I don't know what the name of this set is, but it's there's two bow sets that they have, and this one is like narrower. So the other one, it's like a fatter looking bow, I think. I can't remember for sure. And so it comes with enough to make like two bows. So it has, this is the larger one, this is the smaller one, has the two tails, and then it has the two middle parts. So that's what this bow looks like. So it's a little fatter. So if you look at the Tim Holtz one, right, it's fatter than that one, but they're smaller than the Sizzix and the the Stampin' Up and the Brenda Walton one. But I like these a lot because the sizes are a little bit easier to use on card projects and so forth. So this is one of my go-to dies that I use regularly. I'll go into this one after. The other one I wanted to share was the, sorry, I'm running out of space, is this Lawn Fawn set, because it's very similar to this MFT set. So I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison. So this Lawn Fawn set, I just picked it up, and the difference is that you can make three bows with this set. So as you see here, you can make the large, the medium, and the small. So I'll show you what those sizes are. This is the large size, this is the medium, and this is the small. Look how small, it's so cute. I think this is the smallest one that I have. I'm not sure though, I gotta double check. But anyway, the thing I like about this set as opposed to this one, If you look at the MFT one, it is a fatter bow, but I like that it's a little bit more narrow in the middle on the Lanfan one. This one would be better if you're gonna put like something in the middle, like a jewel or like a, you know, like a button or something like that, because then I'll have more place to sit. But I do like the Lanfan one if you're gonna just have the regular bow. I don't know if I like the tail as much because it's a lot thinner. Whereas this tail is fatter, so you know, maybe you could mix and match if you like. The other cool thing about the Lanfan one is it has the built-in middle section, so there's not like a small piece floating around that you need to worry about for the middle of here. So I do like this set a lot. I'm glad I got it. I was kind of on the fence, but it does give you a different look, and I like the fact that you get this really tiny bow. So that's these two sets that I would probably gravitate to more often than not. Okay, so I have a couple more over there, but I want to go over these first because I don't want to get into the really small dies yet until after. Okay, so this is, sorry, see, I'm running out of space. So this is an Amy Tangerine set that came, I bought it more for the camera, but it came with a bow. And so I decided to cut that to see what it looked like, because I don't think I ever cut it before. And it's a really fat looking bow. And I don't know that I like it with this fishtail at all. Like if I use it, I'll probably just use it with that part like that. But anyway, that's just another option. Like if you already have that die, you might want to look at the bow there. These are different bows, so I'll just go over this. I just got this Magnolia Doohickey. It's called Bride's Bow. And I've been on the search for this one for quite a while. It comes with these 3 dies. So this is your main piece, and it creates a double bow here, and then it has the backing and it has the middle section. So I've been looking for that for quite a while now, so I'm glad I finally got it. And I think I might have bought a cut file on my Silhouette that I can make bigger sizes, but sometimes it's just more handy to have a die. So I got that. And then these are the Creative Time, My Creative Time. I need to start it with an M. My Creative Time dies. And so I really liked that they had the scallop like loops, or I don't know what they are, like I don't know. Anyway, scallop bow die, and it's stitched. So I got the 3 sizes that were offered, so I thought that I would show you the difference. So this one is the biggest one, and it's a pretty good size. It is, oh, I thought she had the name on it. Medium, sorry, medium stitch scallop bow. So I guess there must be a large, and I thought I got all of them, but I don't have the large. Okay, and then this one is the small, so you'll see the difference here between the medium and the small. And then this one is called I dropped it. It's called Fun Size. So that's the smaller one, the smallest one. So it's just a little bit different look. I did have some issues when I just ran it through my die cutter once, so you might need to use either your precision plate or cut it, like run it through a couple times just to make sure that all of the little things in the middle get cut out. But overall, it's still a good die, and it just does give you a different look from these other standard ones. So I'm sorry, I hope I wasn't offering with that. But anyway, so that's the My Creative Time bows. And then, okay, let me go back to that other tray. Okay, so back to this one. So the rest of the dies are not, well, maybe not all, but most of them are not 3-dimensional, except, well, I'm sorry, these are. Okay, so let me go over it. Oh, okay, so this is a die that I got from a magazine that my friend Cami gave to me. So I think that magazine is like European, and I think it always comes with something. Like I don't know if it's always a die, but it comes with like these bonus things in there. So I guess because this one had a bow die, she bought it for me and like some of my friends. So this one is it cuts like a lacy look to your die. So that's what it looks like, and it's a pretty good size, so that's what you can do with it. As you can see, I had a problem with getting all those little pieces die cut out, even with that piece. So this one I had to switch to the precision plate, and just to be sure, I ran it through like a couple times before I took it out. So you just want to be aware of that if you're going to use these lacy type of dies. And then the other one I have that's similar is this penny black version. It looks like this. And it's called Bowset. So this is what the dies look like. So you get a set of the lacy one and a set of the solid one. And I tried to figure out, like, because it looked kind of funny if you just put this piece right on the tail. So I had to mount it on that one and then put it on the tail. Then it looked more symmetrical, and that's what they did here. So I guess I figured it out. So that's what it looked like. And then here's the lacy one. So that, I don't know, it's not very sturdy because it's lacy. So I don't know how much I really like that look. But at least, you know, now I know, like I cut it. And so I don't know if I would end up buying this if I knew, like, you know, the issues that I would have with it. I might try to sell it. I'm not sure. Anyway, so that's the penny black one. And then, okay, so let me go over the Pretty Pink Posh one. Is this bow and strips set, and there's no name, sorry, but that's what it looks like. And the reason why I got it is so you can do, like, obviously it's not going to be 3D, but you can like put it on your card, and then you can put the bow on it like that. Like that, kind of. Anyway, so it comes with 3 bows, and I lost one just now. I don't know where it went. But I kind of like having these bows because it's a little bit different from the 3D ones that I usually get. And it comes with 3 sizes, so you can kind of see which one. And this one cut really easily. Like, I didn't have a problem cutting that at all. So that was, the Pretty Pink Posh die is pretty good, like, at cutting. Okay, and then, let's do this one next. So this is the newest one that I got. I just got it from Island Scrapbooking. This is a memory box die, and it's called Prim and Proper Bow, and it's exactly that size. But I kind of like it because, again, sometimes you just want like a flat bow, like not a 3-dimensional one. So this is what the die looks like, and this is what it looks like when it's cut out. So I kind of like that. That's a nice change for me. And see, it's like the same size, so it's perfect. So that was, I'm pretty happy with that one. And then my last sets are these Paper Smooches ones. So this one is actually this die on the back here, which it looks like this. So it comes with the 3 pieces. What I didn't like about it is, like, for me, I used double-sided paper. See, so you can see here. But I didn't like the way this one was designed, because this part, which is this here, is on the tail and not on here. Like on the Lawn Fawn, it's on here. And what happens is when you're putting it on there and you flip it over, if it's not the same color, it's gonna look funny. Like this one looks funny to me. So if you're gonna use this, you probably should use like a solid cardstock where it doesn't have a different color on the back, because otherwise it's gonna look funny. And so I did the same thing, was where I just put that tail on and then I put the bottom tail on. So you don't have to, like, you can just do it like that instead. or you can do it like that instead. But anyway, I just wanted to try it out because I thought that this bow was really cute because it's so small. So that's that one. And then the rest, these small little pieces here, I I kind of like it. I've never used it. Today was the first time I cut it. But it's wait, I'm gonna turn it over so you can see the whole die. So this is how the die set comes. And it's just called bows, I guess. And it comes with several different bows. So I like that you have some variety. Hope I'm in frame. Okay, so you have this one, and these are all the flat bows again. This one, which I think is cool. Another small one. This one I just kind of put it together. Like it all comes in separate pieces, but I put the three pieces together. And then this one is the tail. So this one you could actually put on here too. So anyway, I thought that that was a neat one to have because it had a lot like you could get out of one swipe, and it has like a good variety. Like this one only has the same type, but these have like all different styles of bows. So I think that is all of my bow dies that I've shared with you now. And I hope that that kind of helped you to like decide, or maybe I confuse you more, but like to see the difference in the different types of bow dies that there are out there. And what I will try to do to finish up this video is I will stop it now, and then I'm gonna try to like make a board or something with all the comparisons of the similar types of bows and label it so that you can see like this is Lan Fan, this is my favorite things, and so forth. Because right now I just wanted to keep it with the die so I knew which die it was, because there's some of them are so similar that it's hard to distinguish. Like one of them I was like, where did this bow come from? I couldn't remember. And then it was on top of the punch, and I'm like, oh hello, it's from the punch. So anyway, that is my bow story. I also want to do a video on my house dies because I found I have quite a lot. So I will do something similar with the houses, but I'm gonna take a dinner break, and I will be right back, and I will try to make something where you can visually see them next to each other. Okay, so bye for now. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hey everyone, I'm back. Okay, so I what I did was I got all the bows that I had already die cut, and I put them onto like a reference so that I'll know and I can show you like which bow is which. So let's start. I'll just kind of show you. So I put it on black so that it was easier to see, since it's a red and white bow. If I put it on white, it would be harder to see. So anyway, that's why I did it this way. But so this is that Brenda Walton steel roll die. As I mentioned, if you stack the Stampin' Up! One on top of each other, it'll probably look the same. And so you probably wouldn't need to buy both. But those are the two largest bow dies that I have. And then I have this reference, which is the ones that I use more frequently, which is this is the set of Tim Holtz. This is the Stampin' Up! Punch. This is Amy Tangerine, which I've never used before. And then my two favorite, which is the new Lan Fan and the MFT. And so I kind of put them side by side so you can kind of see like the MFT one is bigger than the Lan Fan one. You know, and it just depends on what your project is and like what what will look better on that project. So what I did was I labeled them all. Yeah. So this is, did I go over it? Yeah, I did go over it. And then on the bottom I have the Tim Holtz punch. And then on this one I tried to put all of the smaller and more specialized dies, like not the plain 3D ones that I use more regularly. So this whole line is the My Creative Time, and it's the medium, small, and fun size. I don't know if they have a large, so I need to go back and see. And I'm guessing it'll be larger than this one, but I don't know how big it is. Then I have the Magnolia Bridal Bow, which is the double bow, the one I got from the magazine. I don't even know the name of the magazine, so I'm just calling it a magazine freebie. And then these are kind of similar, the penny black one, which is, I guess because it's all die cut, that it doesn't hold its shape very well, so it kind of got smushed. So I don't know that I really like that die too much. And then this is the Paper Smooches sets. So this is one die in itself, and then the rest is all another set. And then down here you have the Pretty Pink Posh, but I lost one of the bows, so I'm gonna have to add that on later. And it comes with this line, which is the main reason why I bought it. I thought that that was really neat. And then this is the new memory box die that I just purchased. So I'm quite happy with how everything came out. I think it's a good reference to keep around, just so in case I'm working on a project and I need to know like how big something is, or like what it'll look like once, especially the 3Ds, like how it'll look once it's made. So I think I'll probably keep this for myself so that I know, and then if I ever buy more bow dies, which I really shouldn't, then I'll know, I guess what, I'll be able to reference it really fast. Now that I think about it, I think I may have one more die that I didn't cut. Oh, see, and I didn't do it. Okay, so I'm gonna try do that and add it. Sorry, it's the Spellbinders. I totally forgot about that one. I never used it yet. So let me, okay, I thought I was done, but I guess I'll try and cut one now and add it to the end of this video. Okay, so it's not done. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi everyone. Okay, I'm back and I finished the last one. So I think I told you in the last segment that I forgot about this die, which is a Spellbinders tiered multi-loop bow. And so it's Amazing Paper Grace, and I actually met Becca Feekin at CHA. She was doing demos at the Spellbinders booth. But I love her work, and I really thought that this was a cool die. I'm not gonna lie, it gave me some issues just now. So I will share with you what happened. But it comes with quite a few pieces. So the cool thing is you get, here, let me show you. You get these, so you can actually make like a regular bow with no cutout, which I think you wouldn't have a problem with if you did that. So this would be the piece to cut the bow, you know, the side, the top. But this is the insert to cut all the holes. So what you do is you stick it through your die cutter like this, and then it'll do both at the same time, which is awesome. The issue that I had was that some of these wouldn't cut all the way through. And so what I ended up doing was first I was already using my precision plate, and it still didn't cut all the way through, and I had done several passes. So then I added in one sheet of copy paper, and that still didn't really do the trick. And so when I doubled it and then I ran it through again, then that seemed to work. So you probably need to add like a shim. I'm not sure what will work with your machine, but with my machine, when I folded it so that it was like two sheets, then it cut better, and that's with my precision plate. So anyway, so again, the cool thing about this is that it has the outside and the inside, so you can just cut the outside if you want. And the other thing is that it has these holes, and no other bow die that I know of has those holes. And what's cool about it is it has a little hole there that you can actually use a brad to secure your bow in place. So it comes with 3 sizes of bows and 2 sizes of the tail. And it also has this other piece that I didn't even use because I used Brad's. So it looks like that. And you can cut the insert for that as well. So that's what that piece would look like if it's cut. So I ran out of the red and white paper, so sorry, I had to substitute something else. But this is what it will look like. So this is the big one. So let me just kind of show you. With the brad, you can kind of manipulate like where you want the tail and how you want the thing to look, you know, the loop part to look. So that's what it would look like with the as a regular bow, and then this is what it would look like with the tails. But you got to notice that I use this paper, but it's white on the back, so you can really tell when there's issues with that. So I wouldn't recommend using that kind of paper. I would recommend using something that's solid, um, like red all the way through if you're going to use red. But the cool thing again is that you can use a brad to secure the whole thing together because each piece has the loops, so that makes it the assembly like super fast and easy. And then you can always put like something in the middle to cover the brad if you are just using like a regular brad. But anyway, so that I thought that that was neat. So what you could also do is play around with it, and I'm thinking if you cut, you know, like maybe 4 or 5 of this size, and then you get like several of this size, and then maybe this size, oh no, maybe just these 2 sizes, then you could make those like bigger bows, you know, like not just the flat ones. But anyway, so that's the large size. So this is where I'm gonna put it on my reference board. And then this is the medium one. So when I tried to put the smaller tails on the medium one, it looked funny. See that size? So I didn't, I ended up just using the large one. So it has like a bigger tail for the size of the bow. And then this is the small one. And I had to like dig out my brads because I don't have any brads. Like, I don't normally use them anymore like I used to. So I had to like go find them. Okay, so and then this is like your middle piece. So you would like wrap it around, you know, your project, and then you can use this holes to secure it. So I just thought I would show that last bow to you. And it is a really cool set. You just have to keep in mind that you're going to need to use a precision plate and probably a shim in order to get all those little holes out. Now, if you're not going to cut out all the holes, then you're okay because I think it'll cut pretty well without it. But I was getting a little frustrated because it was like not cutting all the way through and it was wasting some of my paper. So, but anyway, I just wanted to share that last die with you. I hope you found this video helpful, and I will try and do the house die comparison, but it'll probably not be till I return from my Thanksgiving trip. So, you know, and I have a lot of other projects that I need to be working on for Christmas, so I'm not sure when I will be able to get that video out. But I did want to give you the bow one because I think more people will use bow dies than they would using house dies. So anyway, let me know what you think. And if you think that this was worthwhile or like no sense in doing these anymore because it was a lot of work. And if you folks don't find it useful, then I don't know that I would continue to do them anymore. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!